if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Rolling to his right. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at the 37-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson on the move to his left. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing now, Jackson on first down, rolling to his left. It's a first down and more for Dobbins. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. They go play action now. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Through an opening, and there he goes. Yo,
and
he
will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
You do pistol. I got pistol.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Nothing. It's a little for me.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Go Tyree.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins. 59 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deshaun Elliott. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Try to.
From the gun, it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got you right here.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing.
What did you say?
But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to get in a lot of trouble.
Boy, you took that out of my hand.
Incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages. What are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing. Change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
I could have had that in the snatch out of my hand.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 42. Back to throw. Jackson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Mark, get the 3. Mark, get the 3.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And now here's another interception. It's the sackmaster, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by and the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Yo.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Oh, that's funny, bro.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Mahomes to throw once more.
Finding Edwards-Helaire once again.
Yeah.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage
back
back
like
at the 20.
yards.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. Throwing right, and that's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Byron Pringle. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you
Tyree,
get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Hey, we don't talk about that, bro.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, Jackson.
catch is made by Marquise Brown. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
I'm going rhetorical on you here. Could that pass have been delivered any better to the receiver downfield?
Not at all. And when he catches that, he didn't even have to break stride. Full speed. That's why he got all that yardage after the catch.
Timing, timing, timing.
Toward the
Hey,
back
you're gonna get
corner
0
of the
yards
end
anyways.
zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So they're going to decline that and choose to bring up
Yes,
second
baby.
down.
So did you feel like maybe this is just a mistake
Is it
that
those?
they don't take the penalty here?
possibly.
Either that or they feel like their defense just cannot be moved on very well, and they'd rather go ahead and use the downs.
Out to his left.
You know they call
And
me.
he'll take it in. The Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. One of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And he'll go back to Kelsey. This time it's caught. And he's taken
That's just
down,
super
but able to
embarrassing,
slip
dog.
across
That's
the
just super
35.
embarrassing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. The 20. And he will bring this back. It's a Raven touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then you
This
go
one,
to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away from the 6. And a good return is stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
What the heck? Did you see that?
The Chiefs
Yo, I'm
offense
about to
about set to
stop
begin this
this
drive.
thing, bro.
They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6.
No!
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
11 could have had that. 11
We
could have
just
had
saw
that. I'm
something
not
you
lying.
don't
11 could have had
ordinarily
that.
see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick 6 on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him.
And this is going to be intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes
Yo,
you just have a
I
lousy
think you,
game.
bro.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Dancing to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession.
Much like a
You got so
have to
lucky.
be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Hardman to return. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that one drops down. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes, rolling to his right. Man open is Robinson. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for KC. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill, and the Chiefs have taken the lead. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. They'll roll him out right. That's caught, and he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points.
Bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Ooh,
That'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone.
Hold on, broski.
For a
Hold
touchback
on. Yo, I'd rather do Hail Mary. Hey, I'd rather do Hail Mary after this.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tyus Bowser in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Here's Jackson on the move to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
You want Hail Mary? I can't tell if you are.
Throwing, Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Good game, man. Good game. Good game.